Minister with responsibility for crime prevention within the Office of the Prime Minister, Honorable Jeremiah Norbert, says in recent months the island seemed to be returning to a semblance of normalcy with the illusion of safety. However, the sudden spate of homicides has perturbed the citizenry deeply. He knows unlike the 2021-2022 incident where the sudden surge in gun and gang-related homicides and incidents happened in one location, this new wave is occurring all over the island, stretching the force thin.
Something that is very worrisome is whereas once upon a time when we had a series of homicides, they were concentrated in one location. Right now, we have a situation whereby the geographical spread of these homicides, there is no geographical boundaries. You would see in Soufrière, you look at in Dennery, you look at in Castries. And what this does, it really puts some pressure and some strain on the already limited resources of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force.
Norbert further stated that the issue of the heavily illegal firearm presence on the island is in fact a systematic issue, one that needs to be tackled by all agencies involved in national security.
We have an issue here that is systemic, and I think I will just be frank and bold about it. The Prime Minister this morning, in his address when he spoke to the incoming recruits, he said that we do not produce guns in St. Lucia. The guns do not go by themselves on flights. Yet still, they get into our country. How do they get there? I can tell you that we have credible information, and we are going to be dealing with it. We are going to do everything within our power to dismantle.
This sudden wave of homicides, Norbert says, points to the existence of organized crime in St. Lucia. He implores new recruits within the police force to remain vigilant, uphold their duties, and not cast a blind eye.
What we've realized now is a situation where we have organized crime. Organized crime where we have people from different stratas of society involved in it. And it has become a network that we must dismantle. By any means necessary, we must dismantle it. And I think Prime Minister used a very good phrase this morning. He said sometimes when these firearms reach there, some people close their eyes. And he made a special request and a call to action to those individuals joining those individuals from SLASPA especially, who are joining the 15 recruits who are going to be joining the rank and files of the St. Lucia Air and Seaports Authority, to not be one to cast a blind eye.
This, he says, will help usher in a more peaceful nation.
If you don't have facilitators, or if, as they would say in Creole, the old adage, si la pan situes la pan vole, and if we do not have facilitators allowing these things to come into this country, I guarantee you that would have been a much better and would have a much more peaceful society.
For Choice News Now, I am Chelsea Austinay.